Ladies and gentlemen, today I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys every possible way of obtaining gems because I'm going broke in Monster Legends. So I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and make a video so I can help myself out and also you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Oh boy, look at those gems. I don't think I've ever been this poor. It's been a while. It's been a while. I won't lie. It's been a while. Okay. Wow. What could I do with 20 gems? Could I maybe rank up a monster or something? Nope, probably not because ranking up a monster actually costs 25 gems to finish up. Or maybe it's 50. One of the two. Or no, that's just crafting eggs. Anyways, today I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys know every possible way of obtaining gems in Monster Legends. So, I was like, you know what? I'm pretty broke right now, 20 gems only because I spent all on Nerida and Voltic ranking those up. And this is gonna be for the year 2023, New Year's coming, so I was like, you know what, let's do it. So here's the thing, for those people that spend money in the game, it's pretty easy. What I would highly recommend is don't purchase it right now, wait until there's a gem sale because gem sales do come often here and there, like maybe once a week or twice a week. So it's best to purchase it then because you can basically get 1700 gems times 2 for the price of 1 basically. So it'd be basically 50 bucks. But if you want to spend the 100 bucks, why spend it now when you can basically get double the value later on? So it's the best way. Another best thing to do for those players that don't spend too much money but spend some money here and there is purchase this. Now obviously I can't do it or else I would have because I don't have a Legends Pass. Legends Pass does cost 30 bucks or 20 bucks when it's on discount. But that's just for players that spend money. Now here's the thing, it actually sucks quite a lot now for free-to-play players, and this is, I'm not even joking, like when I say this, it used to be so much easier to farm gems, but now they nerfed it so badly. So you know the tasks, they didn't nerf the tasks, I would say. Well, yeah, they did nerf a few tasks. I think Rachel Legends task actually got nerfed and a few other ones. But here's the bad part, when you tap on view tasks, especially if you're in an emulator, which a lot of you guys should be, this was like the best way to farm gems. Now it's like almost impossible to get gems. So what's up with it now is that, let's say for example we tap on it, it'll actually tell you no emulators right here. This wasn't a thing before. So say goodbye to those 800 gems, I guess. You're not getting those. 173 gems, no emulators. Yay. What about this one? Diggy's Adventure, Maze Games. Whoops, no emulators. Okay, well I can't do that one. Which one can I do? Unfortunately, I don't think you could do any of them. So they should probably just get rid of tasks completely on emulator because this is just like false advertising in a way. Kind of. I mean, they made the no emulator part so small that players probably just won't see at all and they just ignore it and start a task, spend their money or whatever in that task, or you know, all that time they're gonna invest in that specific game or app and they're not gonna get paid for it. So unfortunately you can't really get gems from tasks anymore from Monsterwood on an emulator. But if you're an iPhone, I would say it's probably the best, if not an Android, one of the two, because there are some of these tasks where you have to like donate 20 bucks or something for some charity, and obviously you can go ahead and do that, and I encourage you guys to do it. But here's the thing, you can basically get tons of gems from it, like over 1,000 gems or something. They still do those tasks, I'm pretty sure, for iPhones. I'm not sure about Android users, but you could get over 1,000 gems every time for like 20 bucks, which is not bad if you think about it. So right now here you're getting only 900 gems for the price of 20 bucks. Imagine that. You're basically getting 100 gems more basically. Actually, sometimes they give you up to 1,700 gems to 1,500 gems, so it's quite a lot. So something that I guess consider, but make sure to do cancel it before next month because they do charge it. So yeah, you could probably call them and, you know, cancel that, or else they'll continue charging it. But anyways, that's just another way, just from Monsterwood, because that's like the biggest way of obtaining gems, and I wanted to cover that straight away. That's just that. Now this is obvious, this is common sense, right? People farming gems from Monsterwood, sure, sometimes it comes around, you can go ahead and get yourself some gems from the wheels and stuff. But here's another thing, people forget about surveys. Surveys do exist. They don't work as good as before, but they do still work. Like earlier today, I know this isn't big, but I got like 2 gems out of it for only like, it took me less than a minute to get 2 gems, which is not bad. So for example, you go into, you can actually see the time. You can actually see the time. Look, 8 minutes, 7 minutes. That means 7 minutes to complete 23 gems basically. 1 minute to get 5 gems. Basically, all you have to do is tap on it, go into that specific task, complete it, but take your time though. You don't want to rush it, but if you do rush it, it won't really work out, you know what I mean? you won't receive your gems. So make sure to take your time. If it says 10 minutes, take 10 minutes to complete that survey. And you don't have to be like, you don't have to say it's true answers, right, or anything like that. It does work. Surveys do work. Probably one of the good ways to still obtain gems. It's not as good as it used to be. Like back then, it used to be so good. I'm not gonna. I think some old viewers know that I used to exploit it, and I did share it with you guys, and I think maybe that's why they did remove it or patched it or whatever. But there was a way to kind of, I wouldn't call the word, should I use the word exploiting? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like, I don't know if it was exploiting really. It was just, okay, yeah, maybe it was exploiting. Anyways, I don't care. It was a thing a long time ago, like a year ago or two. You could probably watch it on my old gem farming video, but it was pretty good. So that's another way. Now, for those guys that are wondering a few other ways, I feel like one of the best would be probably dungeons. There are these resource dungeons that comes around often. Right here, 41 gems from the legendary gem dungeon. All you have to do is complete the dungeon, obtain all the gems. I would probably complete this honestly. 41 gems. It's not bad. I mean, here's the thing that sucks about this. You have to use legendaries, and I don't really like using legendaries. I'd rather use mythics. But then, here's the thing. I don't think you're facing legendaries until like later on in the harder nodes. So it is time consuming, unfortunately. Like it takes a while for you to complete this. But just use like multiple attackers in your team or something. Or 2 attackers and 1 supporter or healer or whatever, so your monsters don't die. You know what I mean? Like this is a team I wouldn't recommend using at all. Like what is this? What am I right now watching? It's just, this is supposed to be the first node too. That's crazy. It took me how long to complete that? But here's the thing, it's time consuming, but it is doable, okay guys? So if you want to get those gems, this is another really good way to I guess farm those gems. Okay, complete the dungeon, the legend gem dungeon, guys. I would recommend doing it. I believe there are some era sagas that do give you gems. If I'm not mistaken, I think there is. Do I have any to show you guys? Maybe Voltix? Do they still give, yeah, they do still give you gems. So some of them, here's the thing, I know some of you guys are going to be in the comments, oh, we don't have access to gold and legends pass monsters. It doesn't have to be gold legends pass monsters. Look, the Voltic redeem, I obtained that today, free to play. All you have to do is basically complete those tasks in the legends pass, and then start making your way up here, get those gems, you know what I mean? 10 gems, 5 gems, 15 gems, 20 gems. I mean, it's a lot of gems, right? You can definitely complete those, get it. And then there's medium and hard. I don't know about medium and hard. I think they include relics, if I'm not mistaken, for those ones. I think it's just the first one. I think so. Or they actually include astronauts. Yeah, that's what they include. So it's still a lot of gems if you want to go ahead and farm them. Now, here's the thing. You can also obtain gems from Legends Pass. But obviously, you do have to purchase a Legends Pass, obviously. It's like 20 bucks started this season. You're getting a really good value, you know, besides all the elements, the resources, and all those other stuff giving you the monsters, you know, high ranked and stuff like that, all that's given you. It also comes with a decent amount of gems. I think it's like 150 altogether or something, or 300 altogether. So I would say, you know, why not? If you can purchase the pass, it's basically going to reward you over time. You'll get your gems, and you get a bunch of other stuff on top. So it's like the best thing to purchase. Another way of obtaining gems is through these islands. I don't know if you guys have actually access to this island right here, but before I actually unlocked this one, when I unlocked it, there were gems laying around. So after you purchase the island, not only are you getting space for it, but you're also getting gems. So 180 gems altogether that's laying around right here that you can get for basically 20 bucks. Now keep in mind, you're also getting a bunch of space here as well. So for those guys that are, you know, in need of some gems, 240 gems right here. It is 30 bucks, but you're getting space for it too. So something to keep in mind. Now, one thing I wouldn't really recommend is this thing right here. 10 bucks for 220 gems. I mean, here's the thing, it could have been a lot better. I just don't like this at all. Now this, here's the thing. One time there was a value that came into the game for like a day or something. It was like 5,000 gems for like 100 bucks, which was really good at the time. Because look, normally for 100 bucks you're only getting 1,700 gems. Now I know that's not on discount, but still, even if it was on discount, $50, another $50, that's 1,700 plus 1,700. Still doesn't, it's not equivalent to 5k gems. So I don't know if it's gonna ever come back around, and maybe if it was a bug or they fixed it or whatever. But it used to be in the game. It used to be so good. So those are just, I guess, the best ways of obtaining gems in the game. And now there are some like minor tips I could give you guys, like for example, oh, complete the adventure map. Adventure map gives you gems, obviously, right? I could, let's say that you can complete the goals. For example, daily missions, they do give you gems right there. I just got 1 gem, and then there's another 3 gems, so you should get 4 gems every day for free, basically. Obviously you could do those things, but those are just some like minor stuff, you know what I mean? The best, I already went ahead and covered it, which was the Legends Pass, tasks, surveys. Well, tasks you can't do unfortunately anymore. Surveys, I would say, things like that. It's just a huge disappointment that Socialpoint actually took down the tasks on emulators, because I used to be able to get so many gems from Monster Wood. It's not even funny. I used to get so much. It's crazy. But that would be pretty much it, I would say, guys. It's pretty much just pay to win for this game, to be honest, at this point. Back then, there were lots of options, but now, unfortunately, not. Now, before I actually end it off, another huge tip I could give you guys is through the challenges. Not the Rune Lords. There are some other challenges that actually reward you with gems. Like, for example, completing the 2nd or 3rd step. For this one, it's just runes, orbs. Not this one. They need to change this, by the way. I don't know why it's still like this. But there are some, for example, gold. I think gold challenge, when it comes around, it does give you 20 gems, which is pretty sweet. It depends on your level. Sometimes it might give you like 5 gems if you're like level 20 or something, but around my level you basically get 20 gems, which is pretty cool. So you get that, and also if you want extra gems, you could compete in here in these challenges right here in the rankings, and you can get more gems, obviously, like 300, 400 if you could place in these top 3s or whatever, you know what I mean, up to 5,000. So that's another thing. But that's going to be pretty much it, I would say, for today's Monster Hunter video. Hope you guys did enjoy, and if you did, make sure you drop a like, subscribe. Anyways, I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.